So, it wasn't like, we were in a good place at one time, but then these things happened and, they threw us off track. But, you can't plan for those things, and you just have to roll with it. And that's what we're doing. And we're trying to get back on track. And that's what I try to share with my channel. I just try to show you that, despite the fact that there's ageism and there's not a lot of good jobs out there, even if there wasn't ageism, there's just not a lot of good jobs right now. There's not the jobs that we used to have where you could get pensions and benefits. Most of the jobs now require you to have, the degree, to have a degree, but they still want to pay minimum wage, and offer no benefits, and they don't even want to give you full-time hours. So yeah, it's difficult. Now I hear from people all the time that say, oh no, I found a fabulous job and I'm making tons of money. But that's the exception, not the rule, and it also depends where you live. So you have to take these things into consideration. Everybody's story is different. Okay guys, well, we finally heard from the insurance company. They are going to send someone out to the mechanic, and they're going to take pictures and assess the damage and decide whether or not we're going to be covered. But my husband got the vibe that they probably will cover it, just from speaking to whoever he spoke to on the phone. So I'm feeling pretty hopeful. We should hear back from them probably later on today. That's what he told my husband. If not by the end of the day, then sometime tomorrow. So that's good. So I'm feeling, like I said, I'm feeling pretty hopeful about that. That would take a lot off our shoulders, knowing that we just have to pay the $250 deductible, because otherwise, like I said, it's going to be a couple $1,000s out of pocket that we just really don't. We're trying to replenish our savings and not keep pulling money out, for this type of thing. And so yeah, that would be like, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, something like that. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Thank you guys for the response to yesterday's video. I've had people ask me for a while now to take you out with me when I do Uber, because they just want to see the area I'm in, because I'm always talking about how beautiful it is out here, and I wanted to share that with you. And your response was wonderful, so thank you for that. I think I'll do that again, since you guys like that so much. As a matter of fact, it's Thursday, and if you've been watching me, Thursdays are my favorite day. So I'm waiting to pick up the grandkids, and then after I drop them off, I might head out early. We'll see. I've got some errands to run first. Maybe I'll wait. But anyway, I am going to go out tonight, and I will take you with me. So we're going to do that. Also, I wanted to show you guys, because I did a house tour to show you guys all my Halloween decor, because I'm the queen of Halloween. Well, there's obviously people that are way more into it than I am, but I really, really like holidays, and that's my love language. That's my joy, is creating this illusion, in the house for the holidays. I love doing it for Christmas and Halloween and Easter, and I get a lot of joy out of it. My family loves it, and it's a way for me to be creative. It brings out the artist in me. So I did a little tour. I'm going to include it at the end of the video. That way, I'm warning you, if you're not interested, you don't have to watch. But some of you have asked, so I'm going to include that. And it'll probably be, I took the video last night. I like to do it when I have all the lights on at night, because I think that's when it looks the best. And I think I timed it at 4 minutes something, but I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. I really like doing Christmas. I can't wait to do Christmas, but it's a lot of fun. And, you know, before a lot of you look at it and say, well, there's where all your money goes, because I actually had a young man respond with that. And I was like, young man, I am 64 almost this month. I have been collecting for years. What you see when you see all the stuff that you're going to see, it's not like I just ran out and bought it all. You know, people give this to me as gifts for holidays because they know how much I love this kind of stuff. So you know, a lot of it is just gifts I've received. I've inherited some of my decorations, and I've made a lot because I'm crafty and artsy, and I do that kind of stuff. So it's not like I just, you know, blew my, you know, savings on this kind of stuff. It's just funny how people just assume that kind of stuff. But yeah, so if you see it, you know, I didn't even have to buy anything this year, you know, because I have so much stuff. But I used to buy like a few things each year from the Dollar Tree or 99-cent store. You know, I'm a frugal shopper, but it makes me happy. And I'm going to pass down my collection to my kids. I've already talked to them about it, and I've given them some things, you know, because we can only have so much, you know, whatever the shed will hold, you know. That's why I don't get the great big skeleton. I want one so bad, but we really don't have any place to put it. So it's like, I'm going to have to pass on that. I've already talked 12 minutes, so I'm going to have to shut up, or it's going to be a 20-minute video, and we know nobody likes 20-minute videos. So anyway, I'll let you guys go, and I'll bring you back tonight when we go out. Okay, the first order of the night is from Wingstop, and we're going to go 3.1 miles, and it's for $7.64, I think, so it's okay. But yeah, it's a kind of a neat area, so I'm going to turn the can. You guys are going to get to see. I worked about 2 hours, made I think about $61. I'll post it so you can see. I'll put a screenshot up for you guys so you can see. But not too bad for just 2 hours. I should have come out earlier. It just gets dark too early, you know, and I don't like to work after dark, as you guys know. So I could have made more if I wanted to stay out longer, but 61 bucks. And daylight savings time, we're going to be pushing our clocks back in about, well, at the end of the month, right after Halloween. So that means it's going to be getting dark out at 5:30. Ugh. Yeah, that's going to be hard. I'm going to have to figure out a way. Fix the need to figure out a way that I can go to bed before midnight so that I can get up by 6 a.m. and do the morning rush, because that's what my sister-in-law does. She does this, but she works the mornings and then she has the rest of the day off, and she supports herself just doing this. This is all her only income, and she does just fine. So I need to give that a try. It's just so hard for me because I am a night owl. I am often up till 2 in the morning, and then, you know, I'll get up around 8, and that's too late. I need to get up. Well, if I'm going to leave the house by 6, I need to get up at 4:30. You know, so I need to go to bed by 11. If I go to bed by 11, I could do that. So we're going to work on that. That's going to be a hard habit to change. Look. Oh, you can't see, the camera's not facing the right way. The farmer's market's going on. Wow, it's still really busy. Shoot. I always want to stop in. Oh well, we're almost home. We'll finish this conversation at home. Hey guys, as promised, here's a quick tour of my Halloween decor. I'm pooped. I'm going to call it a night. So, oh, there's my cat, Jazz. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you like it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.
Stars are shining bright above, feeling like we're falling in love, dancing in the night we move. Every step we find our groove. Whisper secrets in my ear. Everything is crystal clear in this magic world we find. Lost in moments, love entwined. Beneath the moonlight we will stay, every night and every day. Hearts are beating in a trance, lost in our eternal dance. Shadows play across your face. In your arms I find my place. World fades out when you're near. In this dream there's no fear. Time stands still with every kiss, wrapped up tight in endless bliss. Feel the rhythm of our hearts. This is where forever starts. Beneath the moonlight we will stay, every night and every day. Hearts are beating.